A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Hundley. Got an open man finding Jefferson. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, this is Cook. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
On the carry.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now Cook. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Tackle made by Reggie.
It was Reggie Ragland who got him down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
By Will Harris.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Throwing, Hundley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brought down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
Minnesota Vikings.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. 1st and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it.
And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll drop the throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Harrison Smith on the safety blitz, able to get the sack.
I think most quarterbacks would love.
Oh, had to get it out quickly, but it's blocked. And the Vikings are in for the touchdown.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
Well, for the punter, you know.
For a safety, that one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rolling to his right. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings' 32-yard line.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Here's a toss play right to Swift. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on the play. Brings up
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Throwing deep, and this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. It's their quarterback with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point good by Prater. And that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do? And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a final return. A scoop and score for the Vikings.
The kicker on.
So this defense clicking early in the year. Week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will make it into the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Just 25 seconds to go in the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Escaping the pressure lane. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield. This might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
They'll get this one to Galladay. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
And 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And these guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Cook. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And finally marked down at the 23. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And it's back to throw again.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. The left side completion to Jones. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming in.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
It's now 3rd down and
an incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. They're going for Jeffrey. They've got his man complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. yards. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. An extra point attempt here still to come. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Vikings 28, Lions 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Glad to have you with us from Minneapolis. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 47. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Which way? And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Glenn Hundley with now 3 week-run touchdowns. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Vikings 35, Lions 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
1st and 10.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over
the Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
A loss of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. .33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Vikings, they'll be set up well as they take over in great field position. 1st and 10. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Isaiah McKenzie, 29 yards. And this Viking offense is running away with this one. And it's up and good.
The score, Vikings 42, Lions 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Jeff Gladney. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Brett Hundley. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Good. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Lions take over 1st.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance. And now here's another interception. Picked off near the 32. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cook. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run it again with Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and
he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A 10-yard touchdown run. And this offense is running away with this one. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll bring it out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A gain of 6 there on first. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra point.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Again, it's Cook. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 29. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They run the counter with Cook. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.